Let's see if that fixed the issue. Sometimes YouTube just has glitches, I've noticed on their live stream platform. There's times I get on here, and like half the people can see and hear it fine. Sometimes half the people can't. So we'll see if that fixed the issue. We'll just wait for everybody to hop back on. Much better. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. Good. Dan Canham, good to see you, man. Moderator is here. All right. Much, much better. Great. Cool. I'm glad that worked. Yeah, YouTube's a funny thing. Obviously, there's billions of people on YouTube. I got to assume there's billions. And I'm sure that there's going to be problems every now and then. So luckily, it does work most of the time. Great. Brian Alexander, good to see you. Craig Gushow, good to see you. Yeah, no problem, Dan. I can't really... I couldn't catch that name, but you're welcome. All right, September 7th. We're getting in September, so definitely getting late in the year. Again, I just want to let everybody know, thank you so much for the sponsors of these Sunday night live streams, DREAMWEAVER Lures and Smart Troll. Check them out. Their links are down below. Both are incredible systems. Both will get you more fish in the boat. I was saying earlier, that Smart Troll I've had now two seasons on the boat, and that thing, getting your divers dialed in, just absolutely an amazing tool. Amazing tool. Knowing where your divers are, and there's such differences on your divers depending on currents and troll direction, speed, and without knowing exactly where they are, you're really just blowing you-know-what in the wind. It's just guesswork without it. There's times I know in the past, how long I've been fishing out there, I was so far off on where I thought I was on my divers. So that Smart Troll system is amazing. You've heard me talk about it all the time, so I won't talk too much on it, but it is pretty amazing tool. But getting a Smart Troll next season, Mike, good. Yeah, you'll love it. You'll love it. It's just an investment. Yep, it's not cheap. We get it, or I don't. You know what I mean? We all get it. It's not cheap. But it's just like putting downriggers on the boat. It's just like putting, hey, Noodles. Appreciate the super chat there from St. John's. Good to see you. It's just like any other investment you put on the boat. You put a 12-inch live scope on your boat, you're going to be spending just as much as you're going to be spending on a Smart Troll. Probably more, actually. You put downriggers on, same thing. You put a trolling motor on, the same thing. It's just another investment. And this one will get you a lot more bites. But anyway, much better from Southern Illinois. Good, glad to hear it. Southern Illinois, man, I'd love to go hunt that place sometime. That's like my bucket list. If I could go bow hunt anywhere, Southern Illinois, Iowa, or Kansas. I think Southern Illinois would be my number one, though. Southern Illinois or Iowa. So if anybody's on here from Southern Illinois and you want to trade some bow hunting for some fishing, I'm your guy. I am your guy. I would love that. Anyway, let's talk about the fishing real quick. So the title of the video, are the fish still here? And the immediate answer is yes. They are definitely still here. We haven't been out in a few days. The weather has been wicked, to say the least. It was 8+ foot waves here just a couple days ago. It's still 2 to 4s out there, I have no doubt. I didn't see anybody in my marina going out. In fact, I'm one of the few captains in my marina that actually live close to the marina, and everybody else goes home. That marina is just like a ghost town right now. Everybody went home. So, Dave Robbins, good to see you. Happy birthday, too, Dave. I think your birthday was yesterday. Appreciate that. Yeah, happy birthday, Dave. Thanks for the super chat, too. So, yeah, my marina is just like a ghost town right now. I do have trips this week. I do have a river trip on Tuesday, and then I'm back on the big lake for several days. So, but yeah, the fish are definitely still here. The ones that we were catching just a few days ago, and the ones that I've seen caught in the river lately are just bright silver fish. A lot of males coming in. So that's a good sign to show that the females come in last. And that's a good sign to show that there's still a lot of fish to come in. Bunches. I think there's going to be good fishing all through the month of September. It's going to be really good. So, and some of the females that we did get, I mean, the eggs are still really tight. They're not loose yet. So they're still in the early stages of staging. They're getting ready to come in, but there's still a bunch out in the big lake to come. How's the size this year, Ken? 20 to 25 pounds is a big fish for this year, put it that way. But I don't care. I'll take those 15-pounders 10 pounders, whatever, all day long. They're your better eating fish anyway. Man, do they put up a fight. So yeah, bunches of fish yet to come. I don't have much to report for you, obviously. Jack Bias had a 21.5 pound a week ago. Yeah, that's a great fish. That's a great fish. Our biggest fish on my boat this year was 22.5. So if that tells you anything, and this is coming from, you know, last few years, we've had multiple 30 pounders on the boat every year. So yeah, the size is down a little. The lake is balancing itself. You know what I mean? The lake it's strong and abundant right now for bait fish. It's strong and abundant right now for predators. So right now it's balancing itself. The fishery is just good. It was a scary, scary day 10, 12 years ago, or scary, scary times rather, 10, 12 years ago when the fishery was just in poor, poor health. It is definitely in a much better condition now than it was. So yeah, it's balanced itself out. Fish size might be down for a while, might come back up, it might stay that way, but you know, it's figuring itself out as it goes. There's plenty of bait, there's plenty of predators, and it's going to be fine. I'm very, very positive about it. I feel very positive about it. So, excuse me. If you're going out fishing, Michael Cawthorpe, thanks for the super chat, dude. Much appreciated. If I was going out tomorrow, and I'm not, but if I was, it would be hard for me not to stop at the pier heads and fish around the pier heads. I think there's going to be a bunch of fish there, but there's still, I think, a strong number of fish out in the deeper water also. We had been fishing south for the last week or so, and our numbers were, we were putting 15 to 20 fish in the boat most trips for the last couple of weeks. We were fishing south down, I'd say the 12s all the way down to the 6s. Depth of water, 60 foot out to 120 foot was really good for us. It's been a heavy plug program as of late. There was a couple days when spoons are really, really going, so we had to make some adjustments. But it's been a heavy plug program. DREAMWEAVER 4-inch plugs and Black Sheep 4-inch plugs have been the meat and potatoes lately. I just did a little video with Fishhawk. I showed some of my favorite plugs. If you want to check out their channel, you see the ones I'm talking about. But the DREAMWEAVER 4-inch Wonder Bread, really, really good. There's one with a green stripe with a black ladderback. That's been really good. Their splatterbacks are really good. As far as Black Sheep, their Snowy Leopard has been, I call that Mad Cow. That's just what I call it. But it's called Snowy Leopard on their website. They should name it Mad Cow, right? I like that name. But their Snowy Leopard's been really good. Their blue splatterback, the green splatterback, the White Lightning version, and I forget what that one's called. Black Sheep, I'm sorry. Dave, I know you're on here. I just forget your guys' names. I apologize. But they also have one that it's an all-black one with a white head. I think they're going to call that one Oreo. I don't know if that's on their website or not yet. And they got another one. It's a red head with a white body and a ladderback on there. They're going to call Peckerhead. That was pretty good also. So plugs have been ruling the days lately. Been bumping my speeds up more, getting the aggressive bite going. You know, I might be running 3.0, 3.2 at the ball lately. Hey Dave, appreciate Crystal Flash. Thanks, man. Yeah, I've been really, really bumping the speed up, trying to get those things to really come after it. So fishing in shallow, you know, throughout the morning when the bite dies down, I've been moving out to 200 to 300 feet, somewhere in that range, just trying to find bites out there. Giving myself a nice little zigzag out there. I got more room so I can do that. Our rods lately, because the water was cold, I know it's not cold anymore. Ken Brescia, thanks for the super chat, dude. Yeah, the number of boats has been insane, Ken. No doubt about it. But yeah, so when I get on that deeper water later in the day, you know, I'm pretty much by myself. I can get a little zigzag on and, you know, try to get the fish to go off that way. It can be pretty successful. One day we had several bites going on a zigzag. You know, it's nice when you can get out there and have a little room to do that. If you're in the boats, don't do the zigzag. Please don't do that. You know, I'm not giving you license to go do a zigzag. Hey, the dummy on YouTube said I could do this. Don't do that, please. Yeah, make sure you got room. But picking up coho, there's still coho coming. Platte Bay, I heard, is just now picking up. The guys I talked to that fished it last week. If you don't know where Platte Bay is, it's the county north of me, up in Benzie County, sorry. it's a fantastic coho fishery. It's where the fish go in to do their spawn thing, and they're just now getting going. So that also tells me that there's a ton of coho yet to come. So that's also really, really good news. So don't be surprised if we got really good fishing, like I said, throughout the entire month of September. So I have 3 dates open for the entire month. That's all I got left now. I'd love to fill them because I'm not ready to quit yet. You know what I mean? I got the river going, but I do like being on that big lake. So I'm going to run this special for anybody that's a subscriber on this channel. If you want to book one of these dates, I think it's the 11th, the 15th, and 16th. I'm almost certain those are the dates that I have. If I'm wrong, I'll let you know. Hey, Steve, good to see you. The 11th, 15th, 16th. If you're a subscriber on the channel and you want to go, I'll do a 5-hour morning trip for you for $500. So you're getting a couple $100 off that way. If you want to go, give me a bump. Go to my website, darkbluecharters.com. My phone number's on there. My email's on there. If you want to get going on those trips, and I would recommend going. It's gonna be good fishing, and the boat traffic is way, way down also, which is so nice. So nice. It has been a mecca of boats. Greg Kuchenberg, thanks for the super chat, dude. That was a cool sticker. Thanks. It's been a horde of boats out there. There's no doubt. The most boats I've ever seen in a season. It's just been amazing. So it's nice that the boat traffic's down a little. If you want to go, I'm happy to get you out there. 11th, 15th, 16th, I'm almost certain are the dates. $500 for 5 hours for up to 4 people. I just said the word 4 a lot. So 5 hours for up to 4 people in the morning on those days. And you got to be a subscriber on the channel. So that don't break your thumb hitting the subscribe button or anything, but you'll be okay. Appreciate that. All right. Trying to think what else. Yeah, somebody just asked where I'm fishing. Yeah, fishing the Michigan side. Yeah, I'm over here in Manistee. Lex? Yeah, Wisconsin sucks right now. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. You guys are doing really, really good, but that's normally the way that... I didn't mean to sound sarcastic there. I wasn't. It sucks that your fishing's not real great right now, but it kind of goes that way, doesn't it? Certain parts of the lake. You guys get them really good midsummer. We get them really good late summer, so it evens out. All right. That's your report. That's what's going on. Get your Dreamweaver 4-inch plugs. Get your Black Sheep 4-inch plugs. They've been really, really good. Dreamweaver did have an issue. They did have an issue with some of their 4-inch plugs. They were not running right and getting waterlogged. They went through their entire inventory on what they had left, and they tank tested every single plug, so they know that every one that they're selling right now is running correctly. So that's good. That's commitment to quality right there, because I'm sure that was no easy task for those guys to go through and do all that. That's a lot to do. Excuse me. All right. And if you want to get on the river, I'll give you a quick river report too. I don't have much. I've only been out one time, dinking around. There, Bill Dickens. I'm pretty sure the fish are going to be... I'm sure a bunch came in over this last couple of days. It was colder. Wasn't super cold, but it was colder. It's still like 62 or so on the surface. But they got to come in sooner or later, right? So I have no doubt there's going to be a bunch of fish in the lower section. And... probably up in the upper section as well, Tippy Dam area, like High Bridge on up. I know I talked to one guy, he said back bouncing was really good. He was having 7-8 fish a trip. I've seen a bunch of guys, throwing stick baits. Of course, stick baits are a staple on the river. My go-to stick bait, Thunder Stick Juniors, the deep Thunder Stick Juniors, the deep divers, the big bills, the Hot Tiger, the Fire Tiger, the, what's that one called? The Herringbone. That's a really, really good early morning one because it's got a great glow to it. The Tiger Flash, I think that one is called as well. Those are probably my 4 go-tos. Anything tiger pattern, you're going to be fine on. Quick tip for you, if you're going to be throwing stick baits, first off, take that front hook off there. Just take the front hook and the split ring right off there. It will, 95% of your fish are coming on that back hook anyway, so Take that front hook right off there. It's going to save you a ton of headaches getting tangled or snagged up in the river on logs and everything else. I also upgrade my split rings, and I upgrade my hooks. Get at least a 2X hook. 3X and 4X are much, much better. In fact, circle hooks. If you can get a 2X or 3X circle hook, that's a great 2-aught, 3-aught. That's a great way to go as well. And make sure that you turn the hook so it's facing upward behind the bait. It's going to save you a ton of headaches on getting snagged on logs and whatnot. That thing is going to be able to skip over logs much easier with that front hook being gone. And if your circle hook is turned in the upwards fashion, it's going to save you getting snagged also. Unless it goes and catches, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. You guys are all smart. Anyway, that's a quick tip for you if you're going to be around stick baits, which is my #1 favorite way to fish kings in the river. It's not always the most effective. You know, we can switch over to skein, spawn, whatever we want anytime. But when you get smashed by a king in the river throwing a stick bait on a spinning rod, you better hang on, because it's a wild time. It's a bunch of fun. So much fun. So if you're looking to get on the river, I do have dates open in October. September's all taken, but I'd be happy to get you on the river in October. There's still going to be kings in there. Steelhead are going to be coming in. It's going to be really, really good. Really, really good. I'm trying to think what else I could tell you about river fishing real quick. Like back bouncing, I talked to the one guy, that was good. Stick baits have been good. You can throw spoons up in there as well. Casting spoons, cast masters, spinners. The new Nova spinners are really good also. If you can't find your favorite brand, the Nova spinners are also outstanding. They have one with a black blade, and the blade glows. I don't know how they do that, but it does. It glows. It's cool. So check those out also. If you're looking to upgrade your gear for the river, Nova Tackle's got the rods that you need. They also have reels that you can couple them with. They also have a new braid out that you can put on. I highly recommend 30-pound braid, or maybe even 40-pound braid on your spinning reels and whatnot when you're going after the kings. You'll be happy that you did that. Mono, they'll tear mono up. Don't go mono if you're going to be throwing stick baits. They'll tear that stuff up. Yeah, it's exactly what I mean. Somebody just asked if I mean, do I turn the hooks towards point? Yeah, so it's pointing back at the lure, but you want, if this is your lure, I wish I had one. Okay. If this was your lure, you want the hook so it's upwards like that, not downwards at the back. Because that way, as that thing's running through the water, it's not going to hook on anything down below it, which is going to be the logs and everything else. Good question, though. All right, what else can I tell you? About it. Oh, if you got a riverboat and you're looking for an enclosure, I'm selling my enclosure on my riverboat. It's a great enclosure. It's Amish made, installed by the Amish over there at Stealthcraft. Fantastic enclosure. It costs you $2,500 to $3,000 new. I'm selling it for $2,000. Comes with of course the frame and the hardware and everything like that. If you're looking for something like that for your riverboat, get a hold of me. Like I said, my website, starkbluecharters.com. My phone number's on there. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. The reason I'm selling, because somebody's going to ask, is, why are you selling? It is fantastic in the river. You stay in that thing, you stay warm, you stay dry. But when I have clients on the boat, say there's 4 of us on the boat, it's so much easier to fish in an open area. And yeah, we get colder. Yeah, we do get snowed on, but it is easier for me to maneuver the clients around the boat that way. So, if you just, you're out on your own boat, you want an enclosure, get a hold of me. I have an 18-foot Stealthcraft, 60-inch beam. I think it will fit just about anything in that category, be pretty close. You can also have it, take it over to Stealthcraft. I'm sure that they can get it customized and fit it on your boat. So anyway, if you're looking for something like that, I do got something like that available for you. Question time. Go for it. What do you got for questions? Number 1, what happened to the Lions? I don't know. First game. That wasn't good, though. It wasn't good. They just were not clicking. They'll be fine. I'm not worried about them. Congratulations to Green Bay. If you're a Packers fan, congratulations. You guys got a good team this year. Micah Parsons is going to help you out tremendously. So we'll see you down the road, though. 100% we're going to see you down the road. No doubt about it. We'll get it back from you. We'll take care of business down the road. Well, what do you got for questions? Shoot them out there. I'm happy to answer anything that I can for you. What's my favorite thermocline depth? Like 40 to 50 feet. That's a sweet spot for me. Because you can get bid on 10 colors and 7 colors and 8 colors and 300 coppers and 350 coppers. And all those things just work when you're in that depth. Good question. That's a really good question. I like that. 4-inch or 5-inch DREAMWEAVER plugs. Jeff, yeah, 4-inch has been my go-to this year. See you in the playoffs. Yep, you got it, William. You got it, man. Tim Potter, good to see you. Do I ever jig in the river? No, I do not. I've never jigged for salmon. There's guys out there doing it right now. I've heard it's been really good. I should have mentioned that. But no, I've never done it, and I'd like to sometime. I'll try it one of these days. I'm sure it's fun. I just never have done it. Anything else? We can get out of here. Is there a certain temperature I'm looking for if you're talking about the big lake? Yeah, so I'm typically looking for 50 degrees and below after the morning bite. In the morning bite or the late evening bite, they can be anywhere. They could be below the thermocline. They can be up above the thermocline. They could be anywhere. But after that morning bite dies down, I'm looking for 50 degree or colder water. 47, 48, somewhere in there. That's your sweet spot. That's what you're looking for. Whose side of the boat has been better this year, mine or Tim's? So I have 2 first mates, actually. Eric mates for me beginning of the season until August. And then Tim takes over. Blind Osprey, he's on here all the time. Both are fantastic fishermen. He takes over from August to the end of the season. And I'm very blessed to have probably, in my opinion, the 2 best first mates on the lake. I'm sure I'll get some flack for that, but that's fine. Both are fantastic fishermen. Both put a ton of fish in the boat. If you ask me whose side has been better, who knows? I don't know. I'll just say Tim's. Just for the sake of no argument, I'll just say Tim's. Tim and Eric's are always better than mine. It doesn't bother me to say that. I don't know if it's true or not, but I'll just say that. How about that? Bob Hunter, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Bob, you're a river guy. Well, you saying great information, that means something. Thank you very much. Bob, we got to get together, too. We got to get out one of these days to go chase some kings around. I'll get with you. So shooting low left. I remember that name. That's a cool name. Don't yank your trigger if you're shooting low left, if you're right-handed. That's number 1 way to fix that. Smooth trigger pull, always. If you're pulling smelt out of the trout and you want to use it in meat rigs, none of them seem to fit it. Yeah, it's a good question. If you look up the Pacific Northwest guys, like Addicted Fishing, there's a few other ones over there. There's a way that you can run full length smelt or herring or whatever it is you want to run, alewives. There's a way that you can rig that. It's a way to thread that hook through that bait fish and put a bend in it so you can run the complete fish. That is what I would recommend looking up. Because smelt, they're not going to fit into the bait heads around here, that's for sure. But try looking that up. Might be a solution for you. Minton Outdoors, see you on here. Good to see you. Do I target lake trout? Yes, I do. In the early part of the season, heck yeah, I target lake trout. In fact, they are fun to catch. I've talked about them several times. Yeah, we put a lot of lake trout in the boat. When the kings are pretty sparse around here, we go after the lake trout and we have a blast doing it. You will go home with sore arms. If you go lake trout fishing up here, you're going to go home with sore arms. They're a blast to catch. And yeah, they don't rip drag like a king does. I get it. But when you're hauling in 400 plus feet of line with a fish that is ticked off at the other end of it, you're gonna feel it. Lakers are better eating since the gobies. Yeah, Lakers are good eating. I like lake trout, and I know some people don't. But I agree, lake trout are really good eating. They're my favorite fish by far on the smoker, without a doubt. No, I have not been on Portage Lake for walleye lately. Yeah, they're there though. Fall is really, really good for Portage Lake and the walleye. Yeah, no doubt. Anyone else use spinning glows in the river? Yeah, spinning glows can definitely work in the river. When you go deep after the morning bite, do you fish the thermocline if there is one? I know it warmed up now. Oh yeah, absolutely, Dave. Yeah, I'm trying to get everything actually below the thermocline later in the day. I'll normally have a cheater line still up high. Like the other day, we had the thermocline was down like 35 to 40, and we kept Tim kept 1 2-color out there, and at the end of the day, that thing took 3 or 4 rips for us. So yeah, I always have at least 1 cheater line out there up high. But yeah, most of my stuff I'm trying to get in the colder water. All right. You're buying a boat because you're hooked. Hey, welcome to the addiction there, Lex. Without it, is that Lex? I think that says Lex. Yeah, welcome to the addiction, man. What is my leader length on flies behind the flasher? Brian, I'm going to give you a quick answer to that. I got a ton of videos on this channel. There's one video on there I show you the complete diver setup, leader links, everything. I recommend going to watch that rather than me just rehashing it. There's a ton of videos on this channel showing you all sorts of stuff like that. Mitten Outdoors. So yeah, the secret weapon rig on divers. Yeah, it's something that Tim, my first mate, does on his boat, and I fished on his boat, and they do work. I don't do it on my boat just because we have good diver bites, and I'm that old adage, if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it. So, but they do work without a doubt. And plus, I like using my smart troll, and I don't know how I would do a smart troll on that if I did that. All right, what else you got? Lure colors right now. Already talked about that, Dan. If you go back and watch earlier, I talked about the plugs that are really working right now. How far down on the big lake would I try to target steelhead? Typically, I'm not targeting steelhead unless I'm going offshore. If there's a good scum line out there, if there's a temp break out there, I'm not ever like targeting steelhead. They just happen to bite the salmon gear that you're running. They can come on anything from, excuse me, from 300 coppers to 400 coppers to downriggers down 100. They can come on any of that stuff. Typically, though, they're going to be up higher in the water column, so like 2s, 3s, and 4 colors are going to be pretty good for you. Anything orange and flashy is going to be a good steelhead bait for you. What else we got? You're welcome, Mitten Outdoors. No problem. Yeah, wobble glows. Somebody just mentioned wobble glows. Doug Fraley, yeah. Wobble glows is an old school thing for steelhead. They work. I got a bunch of them in my tackle box. That's a river old school way. Danielle Robbins, the other half of Black Sheep Lures Designer. Good to see you. Thanks, Bill Gerlach. I appreciate that. Very nice of you to say that. Hope you have a great day also. All right, let's get out of here. We got 110 people on here. Thanks, everybody, so much for being here. Like I said, if you want to go on a big lake charter with me, the 11th, 15th, 16th, I think are the only dates that I have open. If you're a subscriber on the channel, $500 for 5 hours. I'm going to give you a smoking good deal. That's for up to 4 people. So if you want to go on my website, darkbluecharters.com. Links down below. Give me a call, shoot me an email. I prefer a call or a text. I track things better that way. I'll be happy to get you out there. Fishing's going to be good, and be great to have you on the boat. So that's it. Let's get out of here. Go Lions. Next week will be better. Have fun, everybody. We'll see you soon.